1.
Hi.
Our names are Fawcett,
Ally Klionsky,
and Moe Sunami.
I'm a sophomore.
and
We are juniors at Phillips Academy, Andover.
So our community influences every aspect of our lives. How we learn, how we communicate, and how we make decisions.
Once a positive environment for learning and friendship, school has become a trap for many of us.
We noticed that our friends and peers were measuring their worth in their test scores, their GPAs, their class rank, and the number of leadership positions they had on campus.
Nothing else other than achievements seemed to matter.
Meanwhile, our school communities seem to drift further and further apart.
Within our fast-paced schedules, we had less time and energy to connect with the very friends and peers who inspired us.
We weren't the only ones who felt this way.
When we surveyed over 100 students at our school, only 11% of responders said that they felt that we lived in a very kind community.
This didn't seem right.
So, we set out to create an app to address this problem and to create the kinder community that our peers wish to be a part of.
PraisePop lets you send shoutouts and compliments to anyone within your community, all in one anonymous live feed, where every post is traceable. Our mission is to bring communities closer by making kindness unavoidable for as many people as possible. Users sign up for PraisePop with their organization-affiliated email address, like at andover.edu. After their email is verified, they can see a live feed open only to their community. Users can write a post, or a pop as we call it, addressed to one person, a group of people, or the entire community. The recipient of a post is notified via a push notification. On the feed, users can pop the kernels of the post you like.
We hide reported posts immediately.
Invite everyone to an impromptu Quidditch match. Congratulate a classmate on a great speech. On PraisePop, little things make a big impact. The app was built using Apple's collection of development tools. We used Apple's Xcode and IDE in order to code the app and test it out on various iPhone simulators. We also used an open source code editor named Atom, which was built by GitHub. We used Atom to build out the code and backend of the PraisePop server.
As far as the programming languages used, we used a combination of Objective-C and Apple's own Swift, which is a language developed with iOS applications explicitly in mind.
For our backend, we're using a mean stack, which means we're using a combination of MongoDB, Express, AngularJS, and Node.js. We use Node.js, a kind of server-side JavaScript, in tandem with Express, in order to route all of the necessary requests to our MongoDB databases.
Our app uses a similar network-driven design pattern like many other social apps. When a user creates a post, data is sent to our Heroku server and is stored in our databases.
When a user refreshes the feed, all of the relevant posts are made available to the user.
From a design perspective, we use Adobe Photoshop, Illustrator, After Effects to build up screens, graphics, animations, and other image assets that we needed to make our app.
PraisePop is social media that isn't about appearance.
It's not about making your life seem perfect.
It's not about the number of likes.
It's just about the joy you bring to someone else's life.
Going on the internet today, it seems as though negativity and cynicism has become our society's norm.
We want to fight back.
Negative people may be the loudest voices, but we believe that the majority of people genuinely wish well upon others.
PraisePop lets anyone deliver small moments of kindness to people in their community.
Making someone's day has never been easier.
So,
Let's get poppin'!